Someone working at Amazon gets a job offer that promises free money. The company will match their retirement savings, 50 cents for every dollar they put in, up to 6% of their salary. That sounds like an automatic 50% return on their money. That's better than any investment on earth. 3 years later, that same person quits to take a better job, and every single dollar the company put into their account disappears. Gone. Vanished, like it never existed. This isn't a scam. This is completely legal, and it's happening to millions of people right now. My name is Milo, and I spend way too much time thinking about the invisible traps built into our financial system. If someone told me they had an investment with a guaranteed 50% return, I'd tell them to run, because it's probably a scam. But when your employer says it, we treat it like free money. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, because today we're going to break down why that employer match might actually cost you more than you think. Here's what everyone believes about the 401k match. Your company offers to match your contributions. You put in $3,000, they put in $1,500. That's instant money. That's a no-brainer. Financial experts say you should always contribute enough to get the full match because you're leaving free money on the table. And on paper, that math is correct. A 50% return is incredible. If you could get that anywhere else, you'd be stupid not to take it. But there's a word buried in your employee handbook that changes everything. That word is vesting. Let me introduce someone. Call her Sarah. She gets hired at a company making $70,000 a year. The company offers a 50% match on the first 6% of her salary. Sarah does the math. If she puts in $4,200, the company will add another $2,100. That's free money. Sarah signs up immediately. Every paycheck, money comes out of her account and goes into her 401k. She watches the balance grow. Her money's there, the company's money's there. It shows up on her statements. 2.5 years go by. Sarah gets a job offer from another company. Better pay, better title, better opportunity. She gives her 2 weeks' notice. Then she checks her 401k balance before the rollover. The company contributions are gone. All of it. 2.5 years of free money just evaporated. What happened? Sarah's company had a 3-year cliff vesting schedule. That means she needed to work there for exactly 3 full years before she owned any of the money the company put in. She left 6 months early, so she got 0. Not 20%, not 50%. 0. This is where the trap snaps shut. About half of all companies with 401k plans use some kind of vesting schedule. According to recent data, 47% offer immediate vesting, which means the money is yours right away, but the other 53% make you wait. Some companies use cliff vesting. You work there for 3 years, and on day 1 of year 4, boom, you own all of it. But leave even 1 day before that cliff, and you lose everything the company contributed. Other companies use graded vesting. Maybe you own 20% after 2 years, 40% after 3 years, 60% after 4 years. It gets better slowly, but if you leave before you're fully vested, you still lose a chunk. Let's do the actual math on what this costs real people. Take someone making $74,000 a year. That's the median salary for workers eligible for these plans, according to the data. Their company matches 50% up to 6% of salary. That's about $2,200 per year the company puts in. If that person leaves after 2 years on a 3-year cliff, they lose $4,400 just for leaving 6 months too early. That's not pocket change. That's real money that showed up on their statements every quarter, that they thought was theirs, that just disappeared. Now, multiply that by how many people this happens to. A researcher found that nearly 237,000 Amazon employees left in 2021 without being fully vested. At Home Depot, it was almost 130,000 people. These are just 2 companies. One study looked at 900 corporate 401k plans and found $1.5 billion in forfeited contributions in a single year. Billion with a B. So where does that money go? Does it get returned to the workers? Does it go to charity? No, the company gets to keep it. They can use it to reduce their future contribution costs. They can use it to pay plan fees. They basically recycle your unvested money to save themselves cash. Think about what this means. These companies know they have high turnover. Amazon and Home Depot aren't famous for people staying 10 years. The average worker changes jobs every 4 years. These companies know most people won't make it to the vesting deadline, so they're offering something that looks like a benefit, but is designed so most people never actually get it. This is like a gym membership that only pays out if you show up every single day for 3 years straight. Miss one day, lose everything, except with your retirement. And here's the kicker. While you're working there, that unvested money is locked up. You can't touch it, you can't move it. It just sits there, taunting you, showing up on your balance, but not really being yours. It's Schrodinger's retirement money. It exists and doesn't exist at the same time. But wait, it gets worse. Some people try to max out their 401ks early in the year. They think they're being smart. Get it done, front load the savings, move on with life. Except many companies only match per paycheck. If you max out by June, you get 6 months of matching. If you spread it over 12 months, you get 12 months of matching. So by trying to be efficient, you can accidentally leave match money on the table, even when you're fully vested. It's a trap inside a trap. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Milo, this sounds bad, but what am I supposed to do? Just not save for retirement? No, that's not the answer, but you need to know the rules of the game you're playing. First thing, find out your vesting schedule, right now, today. It's probably in your employee handbook or your benefits portal. Know when you actually own that match. Second, if you're thinking about leaving your job, check the calendar. If you're 6 months away from being fully vested in thousands of dollars, that might be worth waiting for. A better job title is great, but $4,000 is $4,000. Third, don't count unvested money as yours. When you're looking at your 401k balance, mentally subtract anything that isn't vested yet. That's not your money until it's your money. Fourth, ask about vesting during job interviews. Some companies offer immediate vesting. Walmart does it. Netflix does it. If you have 2 similar job offers, the one with immediate vesting is giving you real money, not conditional money. And here's the bigger picture. The employer match isn't really free money. It's a golden handcuff designed to keep you at a job. That's the whole point of vesting. Companies don't want you to leave, so they dangle money in front of you that you can only get if you stay long enough. But your career isn't a prison sentence. Sometimes the best move is to leave before you're vested. Sometimes a new opportunity is worth more than that match. Just go into it with your eyes open. Know what you're giving up. Make the choice intentionally instead of finding out after the fact that you just forfeited thousands of dollars. The financial advice industry loves to scream about getting your employer match. Free money, they say. Don't leave it on the table, they say. But they conveniently forget to mention that for half of workers, that money comes with strings attached. Thick ones, made of legal contracts and vesting schedules. You can't earn your way out of a trap you don't even know you're in. Now you know. The question is what you'll do about it. If this video helped you see your 401k differently, smash that like button and subscribe for more financial truth that actually matters. Share this with someone who just started a new job. They need to know what they're signing up for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.